daughter of Muhammad Ali or from Dancing with the Stars, but to son Curtis and to daughter Sydney, she's just mom. Joining us today is Laila Ali. Thank you for joining me. So great to be with you. I love talking to you about being a mom and everything that you're going through. Your kids are so close together, just like mine. How many months?
My kids are 18 months apart, and you already know that having two is more than double the work. But being a mom is the most tough and rewarding job that I've ever had.
And Curtis is 3, and your newborn is
6 months old. Yep. And you know, they love each other. I'm so lucky because Curtis was a mama's boy, and I thought that it was going to be a problem, but he loves his sister.
And how's it been kind of coping with everything? Like, how do you stay zen, or do you?
You know, I have my moments. I'm a very strong, confident woman. You know, I think people always look at me and think that I have it all together, but I have my moments. I had one today. I was trying to get dressed to come here, and I told the nanny, you don't have to come till 2. I'm not leaving till 2. And then Sydney didn't want to take her nap, so I didn't have my time to be dressed. So I'm like trying to put her in her crib, carry her around, keep her busy, do my hair and makeup in her room, taking stuff back and forth, you know, walking around half dressed. You know,
it's always like that?
It might take me 3 hours, but I'm going to get it done. You know, and I just have to be positive and say, I'm going to look back one day and I'm going to remember these moments, because I know that, you know, time flies by so quick. I remember when my son CJ was 6 months old. Now he's, you know, 3. And, you know, I know he's going to be 6 and 10 and he's going to be a grown man. So this time is so precious, and it's going to be gone before I know it. So I take those moments when he creeps into the room at 12 o'clock at night, wants to sleep in my bed and be held. I take it all in, because soon he's going to be a grown man. He's going to be like, get away, Mom.
Don't touch me.
Right.
And sometimes they're still like that too. As they come around the 3, 4, they're like, yeah.
Right.
But then they're like, Mommy, Mommy,
Right.
Mommy. How is it to juggle everything? Like you said, being in the public eye, you always have to look a certain way and be a certain way. But as you know, as moms, it's not always like that. Like, I usually have like stuff on me. And
Right.
like, oh, I better get ready and go to work or do what I need to do and get it all together. How do you juggle it all?
Well, for me, you know, I just try to put my priorities in order. You know, my family comes first, and then there's certain things that I must do today, and there's certain things that I would like to try to do today. And if I can't get to it all, it just has to, you know, happen at another time. You know, because I can't be superwoman, you know, all the time. I get a lot done, I multitask, and I'm proud of myself for that. But I don't stress out about the things that I can't get done. You know, because the most important thing at the end of the day is that my family's healthy. You know, my kids are fed. That's the most important thing. I mean, this isn't necessarily a good thing, but one thing that always helps me is to just think about people who have worse situations. You know, when you think about the tsunami, you know, parents can't even feed their kids. You know what I mean? It's like, I look at my daughter and she has a cold and I feel bad. I'm like, it's just a cold, it's gonna pass. You know, she's not sick, she doesn't have cancer. You know, all these bad things that are happening in the world. So that helps me stay grounded when I look at other people's situations that are bigger, you know, or worse than mine, and it makes mine seem okay.
It's really about putting it all in perspective.
You have to. Every day you have to.
And moms need to know that we all do go through the same things, whether you're on TV or not, or famous or not. We're dealing, you know, the everyday grind isn't always as fun.
It's not. And I don't live my life. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I don't live my life like I'm famous. You know, like I said, mom is my first job, and, you know, I'm always upfront about that. So that takes the pressure off of me to have to be a certain way. First of all, being an athlete is different than being a singer or an actress or somebody who, you know, when people see you on screen, you're a character. I'm always me. Whether I was fighting, whether I'm in the ring, out the ring, I'm always me. So I don't have to put on any kind of front. You're not going to catch me out of costume, you know, looking glamorous, you know. So it's like,
you're looking glamorous.
Well, some days I do, and some days I don't. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know? It's with everyone.
Everyone. It's always about that. And speaking of being an athlete, how do you stay fit, keep it all good, especially 6 months after baby?
Oh yeah. Well, I pretty much work out, you know, and I haven't been as consistent as I would like. And we all have our own goals, and I have another 10 pounds I want to get off. And until I do, I'm going to pick the right clothes, and you know, it's going to accentuate the right areas, you know. But you know, being an athlete, I do have high standards. I want to look a certain way, and really, it's just about getting back to the best of me and feeling the most comfortable being able to put my pre-pregnancy clothes back. Because I'm still in that in-between stage. Like, my closet's full of stuff.
I know. It's like, really hard those few months, even that first year right after.
Exactly.
You're trying to reinvent yourself and figure out, like, I'm giving it all to baby. Now let me take a little bit of a back.
I think the most important thing to do is take it day by day. You know what I mean? I didn't expect anything to happen fast or overnight, but I just want to make sure that I'm making the right decisions as far as eating, exercising, you know, taking time out for myself every day so that I know I'm working towards that goal instead of staying still and 6 months later being like, oh, I still have all this weight on. But I'm not like putting a time.
We have a lot of lot of different parts of your life that you're working on, business-wise, entrepreneur.
Well,
Expect.
the main thing I'm doing is I have a licensing company where I'm putting out my own products. I'm trying to start a lifestyle brand. So I have a hair care and skincare line called Laila Professional Hair Care and Laila Derm Essentials. It's available in Walmart, CVS, Sears, Target, online. And I'm also, in 2012, I'm coming out with my own line of healthy salad dressings, seasonings, and marinades.
Oh,
Yeah, my hair care and skincare line is natural and non-toxic, but also gives the results you want. The same with the food, it's natural, but it has all the flavor. So that takes up a lot of my time working on those things.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And having 2 kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I also have a television show that comes on every Saturday. It's called Everyday Health that I host.
Just a few things.
Yeah. So
Like all us moms, we're just like juggling all the balls, trying to keep it all
but
together.
people can keep up with me by my website, LailaAli.com.
Great. Well, thank you so much. It's so great to be with you. She is definitely an example of a Zen mom. So
And
thanks
you're
for
a
joining
super
us.
mom.
Oh no, you're a super mom. You guys are a super mom. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.